Hey guys, this is Hayden with Camping World Mesa. I'm excited to show you the 2025 Coleman 13R. It's the perfect little camper for couples, or if you're traveling for work, or if you just want to go solo camping, solo traveling. It's a great option. So come on down. Let's start by checking out the front area. On our A-frame, we do have easy outlets for solar. So that means you can plug a briefcase unit in. If you want to come in real close, you can see it right here. It's just behind the battery. You'll be able to plug a briefcase unit in there. That's just going to be a more affordable option for solar. Briefcase units are great. You can lay them out in the sun while you're parked in the shade, and then just move them out throughout the day so they're always in the sun. Really great affordable option for solar. Over here we have our storage area. It's a half pass. It's got a little magnetic hook up here, so you just bring it up, hooks right in. Super easy. Inside here you have a little bit of a light as well as your corkscrew, so that you can do your jacks. Of course, if you just get a cordless power drill, now you got automatic jacks. Up here we have our fully automatic awning. It does run on 12 volts, so you can hook that up to the 7-way. You can use battery power, pretty much anything to run that. It's really easy, just goes in and out, and it also has the LED light strip underneath. We've talked a lot about that before. It keeps bugs away. It's not too intrusive. It's bright enough to still read at night, but it's dark enough to see the stars, so your neighbors won't complain. You also got go-to-your gutters on all 4 corners. There won't be any water buildup. Step comes out very easily. Show you a few more options on the outside before we go in. I love how big of a window you get, you know, because when you're going camping, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to enjoy the outdoors. You're trying to enjoy your travel destination. This way you have a nice big viewing opportunity. You can also open it to get some good airflow in. Seeing as how it's an aluminum coach, it'll allow it to breathe easier. So if you're like me, like when I'm going camping, I'm going up to Payson in the mountains where it's already cool. I'm not really going to run my air conditioner. I'm going to open up all my windows and let the air in. The aluminum will let that breathe easier, plus the big window will let a lot of air in. Now, if you notice here, this is the SolarFlex inverted outlet. If you have this yellow sticker on it, that means it's pre-inverted. So if you decide to get an inverter, like a 2,000 watt wave sign inverter, all your outlets will run 110, but they're already pre-inverted. A lot of people don't know, if they're not pre-inverted, that's going to cost $400 per outlet. So every outlet on this coach is saving you $400. Come on over here, we'll check out the back. You got your standard scissor jacks on the bottom. Like I said, cordless power drill, you got automatic jacks. It is a fully walkable roof. Now, that does not mean it's a partyable roof. So you definitely could hop up there with like a chair, maybe a beer or something like that and hang out. Maybe 2 people can be up there depending on your, weight limit, but you don't want to be jumping up and down there. That's not a partyable roof, it's a walkable roof. Over here you have prep for a backup camera. That means it's going to be a lot more affordable to install one. And then you also have the Lippert ladder mount. We've talked about those before, but just to recap, used to be back in the day, every RV had a permanent mounted ladder on the back. Problem is, someone rear ends you. That's like a $5,000 fix. The Lippert ladder mount, you just scan that QR code. It'll tell you what size of ladder you need. You get it for $100, $200, $300, depending on where you get it. It's a telescopic ladder. It just unfolds, put it up there, get on the roof, take it off when you're done, goes right into storage. And then on the other side, we have our 30 amp power cable. It is retractable. Just pull it out there. When you're done, shove it back in. Super easy. You have all your sewer hookups down right below you there. My cameraman is just going to poke down and take a look at that. Super easy. Got a nice higher ground clearance than like the average travel trailer, so you're gonna be able to take this into more, kind of rougher terrain places. It's not an independent suspension axle or anything like that, but it's just nice to know that your walls are a little bit higher. That way you can go through just different stuff. Here's your freshwater connection, city water connection. So whether you go on boondocking, you go here. You're on an RV lot, you go here. And it's a fully electric hot water heater. So the 13R is 100% propane free. So there's no propane features on the coach. It's all electric. That's pretty much everything for the outside. A lot of people ask about cargo racks. Can they be installed on the back? And they can. You would have to install a hitch receiver on this one. But nowadays we have what's called a jacket, and there's other brands that do it. It'd basically be a cargo mount for the front. It would hook on here and then sit up here up taller. You could put a generator on that, an extra tank of water, toolbox, whatever works for you. But the nice thing about that is, since there's no propane here, you don't really have to take the cargo rack off in order to get to your propane. It'll be nice and out of the way. So a lot of people really like that. They make jackets that can also fit bikes. They make them that can fit a generator. They make them that can fit a toolbox. So you have a lot of options when it comes to cargo. So let's go on the inside. Come on through. All right. So for those of you who saw the 13B, this probably looks pretty familiar. The main difference is going to be your table area. So the 13B, this would be bunks right here, but this is the 13R. So we've got this really cool, like, kind of bar seating area right in front of the window. So imagine now you're coming in the morning, you got your coffee, you got little bar stools sitting right underneath the fireplace. You could set those up here, just kind of enjoy like this nice view, be able to look out, have your coffee in the morning, maybe a beer in the morning, depending on who you are. You just have a really nice little area here to relax. That is an electric fireplace. That's going to be your heater. It's basically a space heater. Creates a beautiful fake little fire graphic there, then just blows a lot of hot air out. That amount of heat is perfect for Arizona camping. Now here we have our master bed. Underneath you have a nice amount of storage down there. And over here is your fuse box. Easy access to your converter. Be able to manage everything. You don't need a tech to open up a wall. Nice little 12-volt refrigerator with about 150 watts of solar and a lithium battery. This thing will run all day and night. It is high efficiency. If we turn around here, we'll see a nice little flat shelf. TV hookups with an inverted outlet, as well as USB-C and USB and USB-C adapters. So that means you can actually use the cable they give you at the phone store, and then also an inverted outlet. We're saving, remember, every time you see that sticker, that's saving you $400 a pop. Over here, electric burner, plenty of storage on top. This is all your warranty guide, instructions, information on the coach. Really handy. Every unit comes with that. Nice size microwave. Decent sized sink, but a lot of storage underneath. It's unbelievable to see how much storage they're able to give you in such a small camper. And then also just take a look at this floor space. Like, look how much floor space I have in this tiny 17-foot travel trailer. It's amazing just to see how much elbow room you have in here. We open up the bathroom, and it's not a wet bath. You are in a small travel trailer, and it doesn't have to be a toilet in the shower like a lot of those smaller teardrops and Class Bs are. You actually have room to get in here. If you look in, come on in, come on in. Don't be shy. We have a nice vent up here, opens right up. And then your shower, nice knobs, and plenty of headspace. And also, I mean, I'm a pretty big guy, but I'm still able to have plenty of space between the door and my knees when I'm sitting down. And I got plenty of hip space for my big childbearing hips. So, that is the 2025 Coleman 13R. It's a brand new unit, so it's going to come with a 1-year manufacturer bumper-to-bumper warranty and then 2-year structure. Final option, I forgot to mention, it is the 5,000 watt BTU wall-mounted air conditioner. It is fully electric. Now, the nice thing about this is that if you ever need to replace it, you don't have to go and get an RV-specific air conditioner. You can just get any wall-mounted air conditioner and just put it in there. You just got little Phillips heads, so you would pull that out, put this thing in, and you'd have a new air conditioner, so it'd be a lot easier to replace if you have to go that route. But hey, thank you so much for checking us out, guys. It's the 2025 Coleman 13R. My name's Hayden. Let me know what you think.